inside the circle, the finale, the cherry on top, if you will, the teams for the Derby District. This is how we think the teams are going to finish. Now that we've seen the brackets, it makes it a little bit easier.
A little bit.
A little bit easier. Not 100%. Because, let's be honest, 170 was out of control. So, that's going to...
If you haven't watched any videos, watch 170.
Well, Sean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nope. You want to start at 7 and go around?
No.
Okay, 11, go.
Man.
Yeah, I hear you.
You know, we're going to go 11 teams here. I think 11 teams are worthy of being ranked. I think once we get past the top few, though, these could be intermingled. But, one point or a pin, a fluke pin or something that could really change the dynamic of the middleweights. But at number 11, we're going to put the Yellow Jackets of Mount Vernon.
School colors are orange and black.
Yeah, orange and black. These are guys, it's kind of feast or famine. Lane Hinkle, Mateo Lieberger, they just got a lot of Staten. They got a lot of tough quarterfinal matches, and I think they need to win some of those quarterfinal matches on Friday to help them. These guys scoring in the top part of the brackets will really score some points. So
They got the Hayes boys down there, Davis too.
yeah, they got some guys, so they'll be fine there. At number 10, we're going Tess Valley.
Ooh.
Mount Vernon qualified 9. Tess Valley qualifies 7. I think it's a solid 7. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 5 of them score at least. The big boys they got in Carroll, they got Latham. Latham I think is a solid favorite there, so he'll score good for him. And then Dooley, the underrated guy on their team, for some reason the people in the district don't give him love. I think he'll be fine. And then Weaver I think will have some success as well. Yeah. Hopefully they can get a win out of Aller. Hopefully Evans can pitch in a few points here. But Tess Valley, solid top 10 program every year, and I think they'll be number 10 here.
I just think if Dooley got upset in the first round.
At number 9, Delaware Hayes, the team we talked about that drew a great sectional. They got 12 out. They got 2 possible finalists. I kind of like Brusco to be a finalist there, but Martinez is going to have a tough match with Fuzner there in his semifinal.
Yes.
Max Wright's got a little bit of a tough spot there as well, but those guys will, if they do get upset there in those matches, come back, score some points
in
there.
The bottom,
in the bottom there. So they'll be okay. 12 guys, they'll get some points out of the guys winning a match here and here in consolation to help add up for them. So we will put Delaware and their 12 kids.
The Tuno, Davidson, guys that are going to help out along the way there.
Right. Wright, the 4 could score, get a pointer here or 2.
Number 8.
Number 8, the team that we talked about all year that was going to be a surprise team, and they were, I think, surprising people until people got on their wagon because they watched the show, is Dublin Kaufman. 10 kids. I really think this is a team that could sneak their way up a little bit more. Demus obviously is going to score a ton of points, but you got Longo, you got Allen, you got Craig, you got Roseberry, you got Willie Plazar.
Certainly.
I mean, you got some guys that you think about it. Yost at 6 could win a match or 2. I mean, they got a lot of guys who can score some points for them. And again,
just tally up, nickel and dime.
Have your big guys do their thing, have the little guys do their thing, and you're going to be fine. So we're going to put them at number 8 right now.
Who's my 7?
At number 7, we're going Old Tangy of the Lewis Center. Again, they're going off the strength that they did all year. From 70 to heavyweight, we're all sectional finalists last week. Scored heavy for them. I see them doing a lot of things. Chris Crum got a great draw. Nate Hall's all right. Connor Slade's gonna, unless he totally trips over himself, should be in the finals as well. And then you get Kyler Slade and Blake Young as well fighting in. Max Hall could throw in some points. And Xander Gore, don't count that guy out of anything. He could score bunches. So, again, a solid team. They're going to bring a solid 7, and it's ironic they're 7 on 7 here. Oh, we like that, don't we?
I do like that. Nice work.
Nice work. Number 6, we're going Pickerington North. A team that at the beginning of the season, people talked about as a little bit of the buzz team. People talked to me and thought they'd be hard to beat. I kind of wasn't drinking the Kool-Aid there. I kind of am not now. When you looked at the pairings, the pairing gods did them no justice. Or maybe they did do them justice. But we'll slide them here at number 6. And we'll see what happens to them. Really got the worst pairings of any team. They got the worst pairings. So
number 5.
Funny how things work out. At number 5, we're going to go Westerville North, the Warriors. The team we had ranked 3rd or 4th all year. Didn't have the greatest of showing. I really thought they'd have a better showing at sectionals. They've only won by like 10 or 12 points to an Arlington team that really kind of struggled as well. Hines gets a bad break. Drawing Nate
Semi-see
Hall
that.
there. Mike Klein is another solid kid, drew a terrible draw. So they're really going to need Archer. They're really going to need Kramer to refine that glory of last year to push them in there.
Goldsmith,
and
Pillow got to win those matches.
Yeah, Goldsmith, Pillow, those guys, and Josh Grant as well.
Yeah.
Navigating himself through a little tricky 126 there as well. So
I'm at number 4.
at number 4,
Knocking on the door.
we're going L-Town.
Lancaster.
The Gals of Lancaster, number 4 here. Kind of stumbled a little bit in the finals at the sectionals. They did qualify 11 people. They got some big guns there, and Tanner Miller.
Yeah.
Eric DeLuce got a great draw.
Yes.
Don't forget to go to church tomorrow. So he should be fine. He should be a finalist. And then have Sean Norris, Rudder, people like that. Chase. Win some matches there at 106 could be big for him. Hustler at 20 is another kid that I wouldn't be surprised at all if qualifies for the state tournament. He can pitch in some points. So Lancaster is a team that I think will have a great showing for them as well. Number three. Number 3.
That's what I said.
The Monarchs of Marysville. I got the shirt back on and I've upped the ante this year. I told Coach Andrews, like, hey man, if you guys win the district tournament, I will up the ante. I will get a Monarchs tattoo on me. Yes, Monarchs tattoo on me if the Monarchs win the district tournament. And I told Sean Andrews this and passed him like, hey man, I'll get one. He's like, okay, we got a guy who can do it. I think they already got the stencil already, so next time you see him, I have a tattoo. As I'm leaving the sectional tournament, Ramani comes up to me and he says, hey Sean, is it true that if we win the district tournament, you're going to get a tattoo? And I said, yeah, man, I'm going to do it. I'm a man of my word. I wore the shirt. Why? You're going to make it happen? He said, yeah. Me and 13 of my
Teammates
are going to make this happen. And I was like, that is it. When people ask me, how does Marysville do it? That is what we're talking about. He didn't say me. He didn't say I. He didn't say I'm going to do what I can. He said, yes, me and my teammates are going to do this. And it goes back to the grand old saying, it takes teamwork to make a teamwork. So whatever you want to think, what makes Marysville go is that attitude that we are band brothers together and we can do this as a team. They bought into what's going on up there, and in a little way, hopefully a painless way, I'm kind of rooting for the Monarchs here. So let's see how this unfolds.
Well, they got a tall task in front of them.
They do have a tall task. I think the two
Who's
teams
it gonna
on top,
be?
It's not no surprise who the final 2 teams are, and maybe it's a little surprise who's on top, but I think the top 2 teams really are clear of the field here. And when I did the math, it really was like a 10-point difference, which I was crazy. I really thought when I was doing it at first, one team was going to be way out in front. But at number 2, actually we're going to do this the other way.
Yeah, number 1.
We're going to name the champion. Right now, we see it as the Comets of Central Crossing as the slight favorite going into the district tournament. And when you look at the pairings, I think they got a great break at 32. Weimer's in the bottom where all the rest of the state placers are in the top. And not only does that make it easier for him to get to the finals, but for Furness, as great as he is, I don't think he can bonus Chandler Menard. I don't think he can bonus Leave. I mean, he might major, but he's not going to get the pins that Weimer's going to get. So even though, Furness might win, the pins that Weimer's going to get might navigate that a little bit. We got this, like I said, around a 10-point match. I think it's a total contrast. Central Crossing is going in with quality.
Yeah.
Liberty's going in with quantity. And again, I think if for some crazy reason, and this would be crazy, if Liberty has the lead after day 1, this tournament's over. Ooh. I don't see that happening, but for some reason, for some crazy reason, Central Crossing slipped on day 1 and Liberty grabbed the lead, they're not looking back. I don't think that's going to happen. I'm just saying I would bet everything if Liberty got the lead after day 1, they're going to win. So,
well, I'll say this. I think it's going to be a great.
It's going to be exciting.
That's going to be a tight team race, and Marysville's going to be trying.
Every match there, and the first round on Saturday, and the consolation match that nobody's going to watch because you see that pin right there on 4? That got them 3rd. That major over there on 1, that got them 2nd. Kind of deal like that.
Keep it going.
So we're excited to see you guys there. Thanks for following us this season. We had a great season, and
now you are inside the circle.